What's up, y'all? It's Misha from the Spa Blueprint. I am back with another video. We're just waiting for the PowerPoint to load. It should take a few more seconds and we're going to get right into it. So today we're talking about how to find and contact influencers for your local business. This is a very requested topic in video. So let's get right into it. So there are four types of influencers. We have the nano influencer, which is usually less than 5,000 followers. Micro influencers is anywhere between 5 to 10,000 followers. And macro influencers usually have 100,000 followers to a million followers. And mega influencers is anything over a million followers. You're a mega influencer. So for smaller budgets or small businesses like one man type of shows, I usually stay within the nano and micro influencers. Anywhere from 10K or less. If you have a smaller budget, as long as the influencer has a lot of engagement. So, how to find a local influencer that fits your brand. So, we use an Instagram and we use Instagram search engine, which is like a manual search. It's a little time consuming when you do it, but once you do it, it's done. You're going to use the Instagram hashtag strategy. So, what you're going to do is think about all the local businesses in your area or I'm in Los Angeles. So I will look at other businesses in my area because that would mean that other influencers have already looked into these businesses because this business is already popular, it's already well known. So let's say it's like a vegan restaurant or Honeybee Burgers. That's like a vegan restaurant out here. Honeybee Burgers or what is that store I used to love eating at? I forgot the name of it, but it's popular places. You will look that up. You hashtag that place, look it up, and then click on the Reels tab. And you see the popular reels that come up under that hashtag. So use hashtags like things to do in Los Angeles. And feel free to plug and play your own city and your own state. You're going to try a variety of hashtags to see the potential of influencers that you have in your area. So look into this. You got to do a lot of plug and play. So if you're in Houston, you're in Tennessee or Memphis or something like that, or you're in Chicago or you're in LA, whatever the case is, use your city and use these hashtags. Things to do in Los Angeles activities, Los Angeles food, Chicago food. Things to do in Houston, Los Angeles model, Chicago vlogger, spa day, Arizona living, Baltimore influencer. So you plug and play with your city and state, and there's going to be a lot of people that pop up. And you go to different people pages and you look them up, you see the engagement, you start looking into what they have to offer and how their videos are doing under these hashtags. Because if they're already promoting other businesses in the area and they already have engagement and they're just doing it for free anyways, those are the people you want to target. You can also find local influencers by using an influencer search tool platform. So if you look up how to find an influencer or influencer search tools, there are going to be a lot of apps and websites now that influencers will post profiles on because they're actually looking for jobs to complete or things of that nature. So you can also do that. I use that as a last resort if I can't find anyone on Instagram doing my manual search that I just told you guys how to do. So I like to find them myself, and I like to find it organically, people that's already doing the content anyway, compared to people that are establishing themselves as influencers and putting their stuff on platforms, if that makes any sense. So how to pick your influencer. Make sure your chosen influencer has high engagement. Engagement matters way more than followers. So I know people like to see, oh, this person got this many followers. But sometimes you can have a lot of followers, you can have a million followers, but are your followers engaged in what you're doing? Are they following just because of who you are? Sometimes people are not engaging with the content. So look through the content and see what people are engaging with. Are they engaging with the content that aligns with you? Or is it just more like it's just people following just to be nosy? Sometimes followers don't mean sales a lot of times, and that's a thing now that people know and they're aware of, that a lot of people, just because you have a lot of followers doesn't mean you can make sales, or people are really engaging with your content. Also, does the content or branding somewhat align with yours? So does the content they make or the branding somewhat align with yours and what you want to do? Also, check the audience. What type of people are commenting? What type of people are liking? You can look through people likes for the most part, even if they don't show you the amount of likes, but you can look at the people and the quality of the audience that they have in the comments. So just look through it and see what you find and see if that aligns with what you want your audience to be. Is it more women? Is it more men? What are these people into? What things are they commenting on the most on their page? Is it beauty stuff? Is it just looks? Is it fashion? Like, make sure it aligns somewhat with what you're doing. So if somebody's doing food content, and let's say you want to do massage, you want somebody to do come to your suite and get a massage from you and post it on their page, but they already have something about food in Los Angeles, it could possibly align with yours, because it could be a Los Angeles thing that they do. They could be a Los Angeles vlogger, so they vlog for different businesses. So they might they talk about food, and then today they're talking about they get massages from this one person, or this, which is you. So as long as it can align in some type of way, it should be okay. Influencer collaboration template or scripts. So this is one I made up. You can use this, plug and play. Just make it your own, because if I'm sure other people will use this. So just customize it based on what you need, your experience, your name, your business, stuff like that. So this is just one example. This can be customized in a variety of ways. So this is just one example, y'all. One example. Influencer collaboration template / script. Subject: we love your skincare Instagram reels. Hey Jessica, I've been following your Instagram journey for quite some time now, and I love your skincare vlogs. Your vlogs are so entertaining and easy to follow along to your beauty regimen. My name is Valerie, and I'm the owner of Dior Aesthetics here in Columbus, Ohio. I provide premium facials to reduce acne, blemishes, and anti-aging treatments. Since you're passionate about sharing your skincare journey, I offer you an opportunity to receive a free premium facial service here in downtown Columbus to share with your followers. I'd love to collaborate and provide valuable content to the beauty community. Let me know if you're interested in this collaboration, and I will send more details. Thanks, Valerie. Now, I just made that up, but you see, it was professional, it was straight to the point, and it wasn't long and drawn out. This is a great email template to use. Now, I would edit this based on who I'm writing, if this person has more followers, because everybody's not willing to do collaborations. Certain people are on another level, and you shouldn't approach them with collaboration. You should approach them with more like, what are your rates? So depending on who this person is, or what I look at them as, or if this person seems like they might have a manager or something like that, I might hit them up with okay, I'm interested in working with you. I would love to hear about your rates and possibly doing business together or something like that, instead of instead of saying a collaboration or I give you an opportunity. I'm using this approach because I want to show value also in the service I'm providing for them to their followers because they're already sharing content anyway to their followers. So why not get a free service? Because my service is top notch, it's top tier, and you can share with your followers. And I would love to collaborate with you and provide valuable content to the community. I want to use the content as well for my page and, and get, kind of like a shout out. So you make it good for them as well. It's all about wording and how you make things seem. So this is just one example. This could be a variety of examples, y'all. So additional notes. Make sure you provide an influencer contract, some type of agreement that you can write up yourself. It does not have to be like, oh, some lawyer got to do it. You just write it up yourself and get them to sign it so that you guys both know what your expectations are. What do you expect of them? What should they expect of you? What are the services being provided? The dates. You can use an app called DocuSign to have them sign it. Just list everything that that you guys agree upon, so there's no confusion on what you want from them and what they should be expecting from you. Now, some influencers decline offers all the time. They say, no, I'd rather not do this, or I'm not able to, or they might not respond, whatever the case is. If an influencer declines an offer, it is okay. Thank them for their time. Always be professional because you got a business to protect and a name and a brand to protect. Move on to the next influencer because somebody going to respond and somebody is going to be on it and willing to do it. It wasn't that person. If for some reason you really want this particular influencer, ask them for their rates. Money talk. Ask them for their rates for Instagram promotion. Just don't let nobody get over on you and try to charge you too much. But yeah, ask people rates. Some people just want to get paid, but if you are going to pay somebody, make sure they got the audience, and make sure they got ask them to show you some impressions or some screenshots of what what their numbers looking like. For nano and micro influencers, you'd be surprised at how affordable the rates can be. But pricing might vary based on if you want them to come to your office and receive a massage or receive a facial or receive body contouring services from you or receive anything for like a permanent makeup artist type of service. So compared to you just reposting something or ask somebody to repost on their page for you. So just be open-minded and know that it varies and you never know what you're going to get. Just have an open mind going into this influencer thing. Check bio in their post locations for an idea of the influencer's location. Most of the time, you'll see a lot of influencers will have an email and they'll say where they're based at, like LA based, Atlanta based, Texas based, or wherever they are. Sometimes you don't see it, so you might have to look at their locations and see where they most frequented at. But don't be afraid to ask. If you're unsure of where an influencer is, ask them in your proposal letter, your influencer business proposal to do a collaboration. Just say, hey, I see that you make a lot of content and vlogs in Los Angeles. Just wanted to verify that you're in Los Angeles, so and so and so. And also check the bio for an influencer's contact preference. Sometimes an influencer will say DM me for bookings or email me for all bookings or whatever the case is. See what their preference is, and if they don't have one, try email. If they have an email listed, try email first because it's more professional. And if you say, if it says DM or you have to do a direct message, just keep it short, sweet, and to the point. You don't want to make it too long and drawn out. You always remember the first sentence or the first few words of the direct message is important because that's what people see before they open it. So make sure it's catchy. But that is it, you guys. I hope this was able to help. I brought some type of insight to you for contacting influencers. It's not as hard as you guys think. Trust me, it's really not. Just don't be discouraged if an influencer turns you down or doesn't respond. They just might not have seen it. You might even, like, if you shoot let's say after a week they haven't responded to an email, shoot them a DM. Shoot them a direct message. Make sure it's short, sweet, to the point. And when you shoot the direct message, also, if they haven't responded to the direct message in a couple of days, don't be afraid to leave, let's say 2 or 3 days. And if they don't respond in the 3 days or so, don't be afraid to like look at their most recent comment or recent post and say, hey, hello, I have a business proposal for you in your direct message. Check your messages or something like that. Make it, kind of creative, something that makes somebody want to go look into their message or their direct message, because it sounds like, oh, this is business, let me go look at my direct messages. So that is all, you guys, and let me know if this video helped you. Like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you want me to talk about next.